Hello, everyone. It's Kevin, and I am really excited to take you through some of the upgrades we've made to our dashboard and software system that will go live on February 10. So, what we'll start with is the open screen where we will get ourselves logged in. You would sign in with that button before, so we'll do that, but then we'll also sign in here. Um, just a different look, just so that you can see kind of how this works. So once we do that, I'm just going to select the same school so we can kind of compare and contrast the differences in the new software. Most of the functionality is exactly the same, but this is your old dashboard, whatever it looks like for your school. So we have all these different things here. We've got this menu bar up here. We got new coaches here. If we look on the new dashboard, we have a slightly different look. So all those filters are still there. They're just behind a button. Your seasons are still here. Adding a coach is still here. You can see the sidebar is quite a bit different than on the other one. You can also expand this bar if you'd like to see what those things are. But basically you have the icons to kind of help you with that. So we can still look at surveys. And now when we click surveys, all of that is right here for you to see in a little bit clearer format versus if we were to go here and then have to click a button and see this. The hope is that this gives us a better chance to be able to understand our questions and be able to look through that information a little bit better as we're looking. You can see that these are questions that would have a bubble, and these are questions that would be a written answer, which down here just shows up a little bit differently, blank versus with a bubble. And so, yeah, just the look of that is a little different, but a little bit cleaner for us. Seasons functions the same way. You still can edit those on your own locally. On the old screen, seasons look like this, so very similar. The resource tab on the old one brought you to the old site. On the new one, the resource tab brings you to the learning center of the updated website. Administrators on here is just how you can see who's loaded onto your. It's not called settings anymore. It's called administrators, and you can see that, but just a little bit cleaner there. If we go back to the dashboard on here, you can see that the look of the dashboard is slightly different. We can still see that surveys are complete, just like we can see surveys are complete. We can still add a new coach, so we'll add this coach to our list because we have to do that. So we still add the coach, and that coach shows up under the correct sport, where in here, adding a coach is pretty much the same, but a slightly different way to do that. The way that we would start an evaluation, if we were going to start a new girls evaluation, we would just push start new. We would make sure we want to do that. The links come up the same way as they used to. If you see it in here and we start one here, you would see that the links still come up. When we close that, the links remain here in the old one. In the new one, when we close this, the links are now here, team evaluation, and then the link icon. You can just copy it. It automatically copies. The coach evaluation, you can just copy that. Parent, you can just copy it. So a little bit cleaner look to how the dashboard functions. The other thing you'll see that's a little different is the ability to view. So no longer will you see this, the view student, see student parent comments. That's not going to be the way it works anymore. Before you had to kind of see these and then you could look at the actual report. Now, when you click view, you're going to see the actual report. And then you can edit the comments by clicking in here. Okay. So that's kind of how that will function going forward. So that loop is a little bit different. And the data center looks pretty much the same, just a little bit more updated. It's a little bit cleaner look. So we would just pick a coach here. We'll pick one of our Hall of Fame coaches. And you can see his data the same way. And it just is basically the same look, but a little bit more updated look. So we hope that the new features, the new look, the new fonts, when we look in an evaluation history, the look is a little bit different. When we push print, a little bit more updated fonting for everything. and a little bit better and cleaner look to all of the reports as well. So we're excited about the new upgrades and excited that you get to experience them. If you have any questions, please let me know. Send me an email, but I'm excited about these upgrades that we were able to make for your system, make things work a little better, be a little cleaner, and hopefully help you function a little bit more effectively in the work that you're doing with your coaches. I'm so excited that you continue to lean into coach evaluations and leadership within your community. Please continue to do it yourself, but also tell other people about it so we can have more people serving kids, serving coaches, and having better athletic communities at their school.